Well, it seems like it was only yesterday, but it was like 3 weeks ago that we landed here in Namibia. And
Windhoek.
we went to the lodge over in the Caprivi where we hunted buffalo.
Yeah, it's the Kabula Bula.
And elephant Ula. And,
Kabula Bula.
And we had a great time there. We had a great hunt there. It was fun.
Welcome to Windhoek, Kutako International Airport, and to Thormählen Cochran Safaris hunt. We'll be going to Kabula Bula Conservancy. I hope you'll enjoy it.
I do too.
I hope you don't expect us to repeat that name.
No, I don't.
It took me a long time and a lot of work to get it. Here we are at the Windhoek Hilton. Nice place. Look how many bags Ann has for one night. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Pretty tough.
Okay, Uncle Steven, so we'll meet you down here at 6:30 later tonight.
No, not later. 6:30 on the dot.
Okay, 6:30 on the dot. Yeah. And we'll go to Butcher's Block for dinner.
All right, let's go.
Right on.
We're ready to fly.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Let me go freshen up.
Oh, yeah.
Where are we now?
Hilton Hotel.
Kom ook eens hier.
Picking up our clients for dinner at Butcher's Block. Favorite steak place. Hello.
Just had a great steak and ate all my steak. And we had a wonderful time, good company. We're excited to hit the road tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting on this tiny little plane, and I'm trying to remember if I've ever been on a plane this small. I have been on a float plane, so maybe I have, but this is going to be a new experience.
Hi, Monty.
Hello, Jan. How are you?
Fine, and you? Anne?
Hi.
Welcome in the
Nice to see
Caprivi.
Thank you.
Yeah, Monty and Anne came out here to. Monty's going to hunt own use or non-exportable elephant, non-exportable buffalo. So we'll see how it goes. First of all, we're going out and have to sight in the rifles, make sure that they are still zeroed. And hope you have a good time here.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
I've got my 416 ready to go. I'm putting toilet paper in my ear because I've got shit for brains.
This will also work. Sticking wheels.
So that's a good idea. Okay, we're going to shoot off the hood.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Okay. Here we go. This is a rifle I call the Green Mamba. So it's a 416 Remington based upon a Model 70 Winchester, and it's been customized so it holds an extra shell in the chamber, so it gives me one in the chamber and 4 down below, so if I need to shoot that many times, I have it with me. But the problem with this gun is it always draws blood every time I shoot it, and most of the times it's my own. So it kicks like a mule, but it's as sweet as my lovely wife. I'll hit something. Yeah, okay. I'm right where I want to be.
I think that's a dead elephant.
This perfect shot mini edition is always a very handy thing to have with you. Okay, first page there's the elephant that shows you the hard long shot.
Right there, right where that little V is.
Yeah, it's basically
See that V?
with most of our animals, if you go straight up the
Straight up
front
the
leg,
legs.
about 1/3 up from the brisket. Side on brain shot is in the. This one shows in the ear roll.
Right in the ear hole.
Some people like to shoot a little further back, but the ear roll is a very good reference point for me. Or actually forward, not back. There's the brain.
There's the brain.
There's the ear roll, little dot. Again, the hard lung.
That's a big heart, that's a big lung.
Yeah. There is only backup shots when the elephant is wounded and getting away.
You
And
can
that's
hit
not,
the spine
yes, or the hips.
or the hips.
But we're not going to need that.
Okay, I'm going to make it fall right on his
Yes.
face. But if it's going away, you basically go to the anus and come.
Yeah, you actually see the two bulges there of the hips. There is the frontal brain shot. There's that broomstick
Right.
idea. So, not if you depends on the angle of the
Right.
head and the distance you from the elephant. But rather go a little bit too low than too high. If you go too high, you just shoot through
You
all
just hit
this.
all that big.
Yeah, so you've got this honeycomb structure that they use for basically a cooling system.
I've been looking at on my phone on YouTube,
Yeah.
shot placement on elephants.
Hmm.
I have it memorized.
Okay.
So I think I know what I'm doing. It just a matter
You don't need that.
of me doing it. Nah, I don't. We've seen a couple of elephants, I think. It looks promising. I've seen a lot of elephant crap, so I know they're here somewhere. So here we go.
Young bull, but he really is too young. And the other one seems like a cow. I cannot take a good look because facing away. But anyhow, returning, we leave them alone.
Problems are only a problem if you let them become a problem. A solution is already on the way. We got a winch in the front. Somebody will have a winch, and here comes the rescue squad, and we'll get home.
Can't we just push it from behind?
No,
Just
no, no. It's like pushing me from behind. Just don't do it. You don't want to do that. All right, good morning everybody. It's day 2 of my exciting hunt, going for elephants this morning and afternoon. Last night was an incredible experience. Ann and I were in a nice area down by a little river down here where we saw an incredible sunset. We saw hippos to the left, crocodile on the beach, elephants out in the flats. And I swear, it was a mile from nose to tail of a buffalo herd that must have had 1,000 animals in it. It was the biggest thing, most awe-inspiring thing I've seen since I looked at myself in the mirror today. So anyhow, here we go again. Wish us luck. I'll check in as soon as I shoot. Adios. All right, Ann. It's time to go. Ann, where are you?
Welcome to Bula Bula.
Well, we picked up some fresh elephant tracks, but as far as we can see, it's mostly cows and calves. There's a cow, there's a calf. They were from early this morning, but there's a lot of activity here regularly because there's also some tracks from a previous day in the old dung.
It's basically beef jerky. It's biltong from a cow.
What's happening now?
Well, I'm getting the dust out of my eyes, and now apparently I'm gonna eat a nice little lunch and take a nice Mexican siesta. So then keep on the track and the spoor for the old elefante. We'll see one today, I promise. I'm not thinking, I'm just reacting. Reacting to what the animals are presenting me and trying to come up with a solution. So, and I'm praying a lot, hoping that they'll continue coming this way. So, we'll see.
We saw some elephant, we can't really make out what it is, but it seems like cows. We just want to go closer, have a better look, be prepared.
Have a cigar, boys.
This morning, early we came out here to Caprivi Concession in Caprivi. We've been trying to get an elephant now for 2 days, and late this afternoon, just as the sun was setting, we eventually got this bull. We watched them as they were crossing, coming into a good spot to stalk and to shoot. So, and well, first shot, Monty did it well, but it wasn't dead. Gave some backup shots, and then when he turned again, he did a perfect brain shot.
We got on these things kind of late, and we were hoping that they'd cross the river, and they finally did. And just at last light, we were able to come down and put on a stalk out here. We even had we had to move because we had a little trouble from a juvenile. Little teenager was looking like he was going to give us some trouble. So we moved around, and finally this fella turned around. I shot him the first shot in the head, maybe a little high, but it turned him, and then we put some more in him. He turned back again, and I hit him right where I should have the first time. And we've got a wonderful dead elephant. It's a beautiful animal, and I thank the Lord for letting me have this opportunity, and all of you fellas too. So thanks. It was great.
This elephant hunt was specifically for a non-trophy, non-exportable bull elephant, and we didn't want to shoot a juvenile, so we were looking for a good adult bull, but not of trophy quality, not with trophy quality tusks. It's a nice adult bull, no big tusks. Tomorrow morning early we're going to come in, we're going to slaughter it. The meat will be distributed among the villagers in this conservancy, and they will have good protein for quite a while.
As you can see behind me, they're going to cut up that meat. They're going to butcher it, and what they're going to do with the meat is, thank goodness, it's going to be distributed through the entire community here. Right now it's a dry season. There isn't a lot of protein out there. Some of the animals are not available either. So this could be the only source of meat or protein that these people have for quite a while. So I hope the young kids enjoy it, and it was a pleasure to be able to know that nothing involved in the killing of this elephant will go to waste.
Monty, the cutting of the elephant tail that you've shot is a very old tradition. The elephant hunters used to walk sometimes hundreds of miles to hunt elephants. And whenever they shot an elephant deep in the bush, they would cut off the tail and carry that piece of tail with them. That was basically proof of ownership. So if they go back, some of them actually might have made a little notch in it. If they came back to the elephant, because there were more than only one elephant hunter, there were more people in the bush, they could basically prove, because it fits that elephant, that it is their elephant. So that's why we still do it today. And Paulus is going to cut off the tail for you and hand it to you. Then that proves you're the owner of this elephant.
Thank everybody here for everything that you've done for us all. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We're very happy.
Thumbs up.
enjoy it very well.
Very much.
And everything is having a beginning and it has come to the end. Good night. Thank you.
Wow, they're a cultural people. They're exciting. They're into their own heritage, and that's cool. That's cool. Being into your own heritage is a lost art today, and they're certainly keeping the spirit alive, keeping their culture alive. That's pretty cool.
Well, I was quite surprised, to be honest with you. I thought I was going to go buffalo hunting this afternoon. Ended up making a fool of myself in front of strangers, which is something I'm really accustomed to be honest with you. So it really isn't anything out of my wheelhouse. But yes, we were presented with a nice dancing menagerie back here, and everybody seemed very nice. I particularly like the song "Grab My Wiener," and I wanted to get an encore, but the band left in their limo before I could ask. So
I'll tell you something. It was a lot more work than you would think. Those ladies up there, moving their hips. It's
besides, I thought you said that you didn't film pornography. So how did that happen? But anyhow,
we had a good time.
We had a great time. It was really fun.
It was beautiful to see, actually.
It's on and over to the buffaloes tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
This morning we're going to the neighboring concession and looking for buffalo. Buffalo sometimes go through to Botswana, but hopefully they came through it during the night. And if we don't find, hopefully we do find buffalo, but if we don't, we come back here, and in the afternoon we go to the other concession to the east and at least scout for crocodiles, see if we see big ones, if we can get a shot at one, then we take it.
Well, I'm just looking forward to another great day out here in good old Africa. Looking forward to maybe putting down a nice buff, and it's crocodile time. That's going to be a whole different hunting experience. So with my trusted partner here at my side, I'll always have somebody to take care of me in case I hurt myself.
We are right here next to the Chobe River, and over to that side it's quite a large herd of buffalo, so we're going to try and get close to them and see if there is a good own use bull. Well, we stalked up on this large herd of buffalo, and it was difficult to get a shot because the bulls were mixed in with the herd, and especially a lot of cows. We picked out one good own use bull, adult bull, good hard bosses, but not very wide, and unfortunately he kept in the herd. I was worried about a bullet going through it and probably hitting something behind it, wounding it. So we waited, and eventually they started moving, and off to the right of the herd there was a good shootable bull. Put Monty up on the sticks, but as he was pulling the trigger at that point of no return, that bull stepped forward and he shot behind it.
We'll try next time.
Yeah, we'll try again.
And so here we are in the, I don't know what conservancy we're on, but we're conserved. And we're going to probably get on one of these boats and take ourselves around the water to have a nice dinner cruise. Oh, we're also in the meantime looking for a crocodile or two, and we'll see what happens. But you got to remember, in Africa there is no reason and no rhyme, and the worst part about it, I'm on African time. Adios.
We're in Caprivi Conservancy, and we're looking for a giant crocodile from Monte. But so far we haven't seen too many. Hopefully the situation will change soon.
Getting serious now, so it's time to put one in the tube. Again, it's coming here, dear boy, have a cigar, you're gonna go far. You're gonna fly high, you're never gonna die, we're gonna make it if you try, they're gonna love you. There it goes.
Well, we've been hunting in Kabula and Nakabulerwa and also Kasika for a while now. We've hunted several species, but we've been looking for a good own-use buffalo. And early this morning, the game guards told us that they saw a big herd of buffalo not too far from camp. It took us a while to get around them and to pick out a good, suitable own-use bull. It was kind of tricky because the herd is so thick, and we were worried about over-penetration to where you might wound another one. And that took us a while to be able to get a good shot, and Monty bagged this final buffalo.
Got up this morning, had a nice omelet breakfast. Everything was good. Went just according to plan. African time was on time. And so we got out here and saw a huge herd of buffalo. And I kept thinking to myself, well, how are we going to pick one out in all of that mass of black and horns and so forth? And we were able to drive up and then stalk a little bit. The herd was a little nervous, but didn't seem to want to be able to run. Jan picked this bull out for me, and we kept our eye on him for quite a while. And finally, it was time to shoot, and he was facing me. So I had a chest shot, and so I took the shot and hit him a little too far to the right. A couple inches more, I hit him directly, probably in the heart, but I hit him good enough to where it was in the top of the front shoulder, and it went in and it got a lung. And so after that, we watched him and watched him and watched him, and he looked like he was getting sicker and sicker. And but we couldn't actually shoot him at different times because we weren't sure what was standing behind him, and we were afraid of this deep penetration, which is something I recommend, and that we and to come out the other side. And so anyhow, so we finally got a clear opportunity, and I shot him again, quartering forward a little bit in the left shoulder, and then he turned and gave me a good broadside, and that was sort of the end of the line. I shot him at 78 yards the first time, and the last time it was a little closer. So it's been I love hunting buffalo. It's exciting. It's kind of dangerous. They're smart. They look like they're just dumb cattle out there, and when you actually start hunting them, they're as smart as a whip. And so that makes it a challenge. And so I love this stuff. So particularly buffalo. That's my favorite thing to hunt. So that's why I was able to get this guy. I was able to take my elephant, I believe the second day, late, about this time of night, which made it pretty special.
It was right along the Chobe River. So you had Botswana on one side, Namibia, Zimbabwe, and Zambia all met at that one point where the camp was.
Yeah, it was really really special. And then we went on a buffalo hunt, and that proved, as usual, to be quite challenging, but really exciting.
Right.
And
yeah, it was tall, really tall grass, and the birds would set the buffalo off, or let the buffalo know we were there. So
yeah, they
would take off.
They were a real pain. They did their job.
Yeah, they did.
Is it done? Is it done?
Disais le oui, c'est très très fort. On y va.
Happy Buffalo! All right, now we go. Happy Buffalo! Tiga. All right, it's a great day in the African savannah.
Another successful day.
Successful day.
We met some really nice people.
Randy and
Batista, Troy and Luann Thompson. Really nice, great people from Ohio.
Really good fun with them.
Yeah, we did.
Listen to a story about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. Then one day he was shooting at some food, and up from the ground come a bubbling crude. Oil, that is. Black gold, Texas tea. Oh, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, hey, move away from there. California is a place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they hit the Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools and movie stars. Y'all come back now, yeah.
So Uncle Monty, end of your hunt in the Bula Concession. Thank you very much for everything.
You're welcome. I want to thank everybody here, you and tremendous staff. My boy here, he's the greatest of all time. And thanks you and you and you and you. Had a great time. We'll be back. Just save a buffalo or two out of there for me. Oh, there are some. So anyhow, we'll be back.
Yeah, and from here on, today we're traveling to Thormählen Conservancy, which is in the Bushmanland area, and Monty will hunt a leopard there, and I believe we'll have a good time, and hopefully get his cat soon.
That's right. See you on the flip side. Well, this is called African logistics, traveling African style. We kind of look like the Beverly Hillbillies back here. This is all the equipment that we're going to have to take another 4 hours on a dirt road to make sure that everybody's nice and fed and comfortable and happy. And look, the worst comes to worst. If I don't kill a leopard, who cares? I'll eat well. Taking care of all that. So we'll see. They've got the toilet paper up there, so that's
important.
That's the most important thing so far in the whole shooting match. So we'll see. Anne's very concerned.
Yeah. Luckily, there's no wind because the car keeps getting taller and taller, you know. So there's a sway, so I think we're going to be good.
We just arrived here a while ago. We came from the Caprivi. It was one hell of a long drive. We met Herman here. Monty and Anne is going with Herman up to Thormählen Conservancy, which is basically part of Bushmanland, and they're going to hunt a leopard there. I wish them good luck and hope they get it soon.
Let's do it.
There's some very good leopard in there.
Hi, I'm Monty Stevens. Damn glad to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, sir. Gonna get that cat.
This is my wife, Ann.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm very excited to hunt with you guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
In this new concession.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I don't know whether you've worked with Herman before or not, but he's a very polite young man.
Yeah.
Very well mannered.
I ate with him in Dallas earlier
We had
this
dinner
year,
with him. Yeah.
and he had wonderful table manners.
I'm Belinda.
I'm Monty.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're welcome.
Here.
You're welcome.
Hi there.
I'm Belinda.
Hi, I'm Ann.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're welcome.
We are now at the Onjo camp, best known for the elephants and the leopards. And tomorrow the leopard hunt starts.
We made it. It was 16 hours on the dot. So we're very happy.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think it's wonderful. I mean, it's nice and cool here, so. And the bathroom's beautiful. Very nice. Yeah, this is lovely. Love it. Love it.
Okay. I don't have to worry about Zimbabwe. What was his name? Snoring behind my tent.
Ambilio.
Emilio. Emilio, Zimbabwe. All right.
Yeah, you see the organs sit a little bit more back.
Yep.
Compared to the normal antelope. So you just go up with the shoulder and
Over
about.
2 inches.
Yeah.
Well, we're discussing proper shot placement on the African leopard. So it's going to have to be a precision shot. So we're going to have to take our time, squeeze, let out a breath, nail it. So
Perfect.
That's
Sounds
all right.
good to me.
all right, well, let's go. Right now we're going to sight in both my rifles just to see which one shoots the best, the most accurate at a distance of 70 yards. So they've set up the targets now, and I'm going to shoot the 416, and then I'm going to shoot the 7 PRC. And what I've got here is toilet paper, which I use when I am in a pinch and need some earplugs. So I'm going to stick them in here, and like I said the last time I did this, it's not hard for somebody that has shit for brains. So I must have shit for brains for doing what I'm doing. But what the heck, you only live once, right?
The plan is basically we got some bait, some fresh bait on the back of the truck, with some bait drums that we call it, so that we can drag and hang some meat on the trees. And basically we're going to the part of the concession where there's a big cut line, and we'll look for tracks, and wherever we find a good looking track, we'll hang a piece of meat and do some dragging, and just to entice the cat to come in. And you've shot your rifle, so I'm happy with that. Good grouping. So that's basically the plan for today.
Well, I'm all for it, by God. That'll be great. Very excited, very interested to see how this process works. So it's going to be an educational experience for me.
This is the big, the spoor of the big leopard. This one.
We found a big male tracks here before, and we looked around a bit and found his tracks still here. So it means he's still in the area, and I see the nice little pathway. So I think it's a good spot to we dragged a bit of the guts and put some blood out, just to symbolize that we dragged something, and we get the wind is blowing this way, so we can always build a nice blind on the other side of that tree. So it's a good spot if we can. That's why I picked that spot. Just hang some meat now and hyenas not to get it. Let's hope it takes. Just gonna mark the bait. We're gonna call it bait one. Mr. Monty. Here we go. First bait done.
All right. Well, we've hung a couple of baits, so we're hanging loose and full of juice. And we're fixing to have some lunch. It's a little hot today, but we're making it. Got a nice breeze. So we'll get her done and see you next time.
Just had some lunch. Now we're gonna go see if we can find more tracks and hang some more meat. I just found a new track when we were driving to check the other baits, and it looks like a very good track. I mean, you can see this pad is quite big compared to my hand, and we definitely have to put up a bait close to here because it's a nice male walking up and down here. So pretty happy about that. Feeling positive.
Now we find the tracks here. Now we're putting a bait that it follows on top of the tree, putting the baits, we put water, then you make everything, then you go.
All the baits are up. Just putting on the trail cams and hopefully something nice walks in.
Now I wait. Get coming. I think I'm going to Aunt Maria's house. This is Maria's Inn. She's got 2 cold ones waiting. So let's go. Whoa! Oh! All right. There we go.
There you go.
Very nice. Nice and cold. Nice and cold. I'm at Maria's Bar in downtown Calexico.
Nice to meet you.
And this is
Nice to meet you.
my favorite bar girl.
Income.
She's the guest girl. Just handed me the coldest beer in the whole dang country. And I'm very happy to drink it. I'm very thirsty today. So I'll see you tomorrow too.
All right.
All right. Here's what happened yesterday.
Okay, 3, 2. Yesterday we put out some baits, so got back pretty late last night, and early morning again got some more bait this morning, and just for in case we see some big tracks, but the plan is today to check on the baits that we hung yesterday.
And the way I see it is the bait's hanging and so am I. So we'll see how it works today. Hopefully we'll have some luck and get her done.
Uncle Monty, this morning we heard via Bush Telegram of a local village that a leopard killed a cow calf last night, and we went over there and bought it from them, and went and looked in the area and found a really good track.
You mean you bought the dead calf?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's how it works in Africa, and basically found a big track, and now we're butchering it there in the back in the path of where the cat walks, and hopefully it comes in and eats tonight, and once he does that, we're gonna get him.
We're gonna hook him, huh?
Yes.
All right, well, sounds like the best plan I've heard of in a couple of days. So let's, everything's fresh, everything's new, let's see what we can do.
Yes.
All right, thanks. Well, it's day 10 of the hunt, and we finally decided to change our luck by including Ann in the mix. So we're hoping she'll bring us good luck. She just got back from a nice beach vacation somewhere. Swakop. And
It's beautiful.
Sounds so. She's rested. She's raring to go.
I'm ready to find a leopard.
So here we go.
Yeah.
We'll give it a
Today's the
shot.
day. It's gonna happen.
All right, let's do it.
We've just arrived now after hanging some fresh baits. We've replaced quite a few, and then later we're gonna go and check some more. But I think we're gonna stop and have a bush lunch at the moment. Okay, today we have some puff pastries. It looks like quiches.
Oh, yum. Okay.
And we have some meat
Meats.
with muffins. Good combination.
Some empanadas.
We call them pies.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure there'll be chicken or beef.
Okay. Yum.
So I've got some good news. We got a nice cat on the bait. It's got a nice thick neck, big body, and you can see it's got much bigger family jewels, and a nice thick head. So it's looking positive. So I think we definitely have to take the chance and sit at the blind tomorrow.
Let's go.
To get him.
Ready to get this done.
Yes. We arrived at this bait this afternoon, and we basically saw a big leopard track following our drag marks. It drank some water, climbed up the tree, so I think it's a good opportunity to pull the blind and sit.
Well, it's day 13, lucky 13. We're fixing to go to a bait that we hung up about 10 days ago, and we're getting a lot of action on it. We've got the game cameras showing us what we're seeing. So this could be the day, as they do in the States. Give me a shot.
We busy to make the road from the tree to go into the blinds. Now we busy to clean it from here up to the tree, but from the blind there, 70 yards from the blind up to the tree. Then so that the client can shoot nicely.
I'm wanted, dead or alive. All things, all the game change. Oh, I'm drifting away. This is the one. This is the one that's gonna do it. For good luck.
I'm gonna tap you to tell him that he's there. Then I'm gonna look and see if it's him. If it's him, I'm gonna show you a thumbs up. Then you can take the shot whenever you feel good. do not shoot until I give you the thumbs up. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I had one of the times of my life hunting this leopard. It was both physically and especially mentally draining for us. I mean, look what it's done. It's caused us to be sitting in a latrine hole. But it's a beautiful cat. We can't wait to get it home. Can't wait to get it on the wall. And I just want to thank you and your family and all your good workers here and all the people that you have. You're a highly professional group of people, and we really enjoy our time here spending with you guys. So, you know, I'll be back next year for something new.
Can't wait.
All right, brother.
Congratulations, sir.
Thanks, man.
Cheers.
Yes, sir.
Cheers to everyone. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
It was a great,
Thank you.
great hunt, great trip.
Congratulations on your cat.
Yeah.
Thanks, Monty. Very happy for you. So it's not on every hunt where someone can say they shot a leopard, a buffalo and an elephant in one safari. I mean, that is spectacular by itself.
Well,
not a lot of people can say that.
I'll tell you one thing, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be having any of these things. So your guides and your people and your trackers and everything else, you know, it all comes back as a team effort. So we all scored well on this hunt, and I'm very appreciative to you guys.
Thank you very much, sir.
You bet. The past 14 days, we have spent working literally our rear ends off on trying to get this leopard. We ended up putting down, I believe, 14
or 15.
Maybe 14 or 15 baits, and that means 15 different places that we had to check.
Over like 100-mile stretch too.
Yeah.
So it was.
And it was hot.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be winter here, but somebody lied.
It's not cold.
And so, so that was difficult too. But we waited and we were patient, and we used a little strategy, used a lot of luck. And yesterday, not really, about this time, this big one that we'd been seeing a little bit, seeing signs of, finally jumped into that tree, and by jingoes, we were bound and determined to make sure he didn't jump back out. And he came out of the tree, but we had lead in him. And so we were able to get him successfully done, and it's a beautiful animal. It's been a challenging hunt.
It's an old male.
He's an old
also.
male.
Yeah.
Exactly the type that you and the outfitter wants to be removed here, because a couple of years from now he might, you know, really suffer a horrible death. So it was nice to take him out of the food plan, and so we just and the hospitality from Thormählen Cochran is
amazing.
Unbelievable.
The food, the accommodations, everything's beautiful here. It's really nice, and all the staff,
you know,
everybody.
all the PHs, all the helpers, everybody's friendly and competent.
The trackers, the skinners,
everybody.
Yeah.
So it's been as good an experience as we've ever had. So
cheers.
thank you guys for making it so special for us.
Yeah.